Let us move on to solving the numericals based on whatever formulas we have learnt up till now. The first question says there is a hexagon MNOPQR of side 5 centimeters. First of all, you must know that a hexagon is a shape that has 6 sides, and 6 sides are all equal size only. So there is a hexagon MNOPQR with side 5 centimeters each. Now Aman and Ridhima divided it into two different ways. Now they have divided it in different ways. As we have discussed earlier, the polygons that we get are to be divided in different shapes as per our own requirement, and we can calculate the area by calculating each area and summing that up. Now over here we can see Aman and Ridhima's division, right? Ridhima has divided the shape in 3 parts, and whereas Aman has divided into 2 parts. We have to calculate area in both the ways, right? Let us start with the first one, that is Ridhima's area. According to Ridhima, the area has been divided into 3 parts, 1, 2 and 3. So we will calculate area 1 at first. The first area you can see is a triangle over here. So what we do is we will calculate the area with the triangle formula, that is 1 by 2 into base into height. So 1 by 2, what will be the base for this? The base for this would be this whole distance, which is given to us 8 centimeters. So what we do, we put the base as 8. Now what about the height? Its height is going to be the perpendicular distance of n up to here. Now how do we calculate this? We know that total distance is given to us 11 centimeters. Now what we do, we subtract this distance from 11 because this is not required at all, right? If you subtract 5 from 11, what do you get? 6. Now you have to divide 6 into 2 equal parts. The reason being, one part would come here and another part would come over here. So I have divided 6 into 2 parts. That means each becomes 3 centimeters. Over here also 3 centimeters. Got it? So now the height of the first shape we get as 3, and when you solve it you get 12 centimeters square as the area. Now second area, again you would see it is a rectangle. Area of rectangle is simple, length into breadth. Its length is given to us 8, and what will be its breadth? This will be 5. So we get 40 centimeter square. Similarly, we will calculate the third area, that was the triangle only. So what do we get? 1 by 2 into base into height, that is equal to 1 by 2 into 8 into 3. Now again we get the same area, 4 3s are 12 centimeters square. Now the total of all the 3 areas will be equal to 12 plus 40 plus 12. That comes out equal to 64 centimeter square. This was the case for Ridhima. Now I am going to do it for Aman. See, Aman has divided into 2 parts. Let us calculate the area 1. Now you can see both the parts are in the shape of trapezium. So we will be calculating area of trapezium 1, then area of trapezium 2, and we will add them both. Area of trapezium 1 will be equal to 1 by 2 into sum of parallel sides into height. Now what will be the measurements of these sides? This side is already given to us, that each side of the hexagon is equal to 5 centimeters. So this is 5. What about this one? This is also given to us 11. So the measurement of parallel sides is 5 and 11. What about the height? See, height is actually the perpendicular distance of this vertex, right? And over here also it will be the same. So we know this total distance is how much? 8. And if you divide 8 into 2 equal parts, it would be 4 each. So we get the heights of both the trapeziums as 4 each. I have got 4 over here. You divide them, solve them, you get 16 twos are 32. That means the area of first trapezium is equal to 32. Similarly, let us calculate area 2. That will also be equal to the same formula because they are the trapeziums. So we get 1 by 2. Again the measurements are going to remain the same. That is 5 plus 11 into height remains 4. So 2, 2. This becomes 16 twos are again 32 centimeters square. So now the total becomes 32 plus 32. 2, which is equal to 64 centimeters square. So here we can see very well that no matter how you divide the area, in how many parts you divide it, the total that comes out actually remains the same. Let us move on to the next question now. Question number 2. The question number 2 says we have to find the remaining area of the garden. If now the garden is in a trapezium shape, what we have done is we have made a flower bed in its center. Flower bed is having diameter 7 meters. Okay. What we have to do is you are going to find the area of the remaining. Now how to find the remaining areas? I am telling you a very general trick. You can apply to any question you want. See, what you do is, let's take an example. You have an apple with you, a new apple, right? You want to eat it. You took your first bite and I come and ask you how much apple is left. Right? So what you do is you take out the area of whole apple, subtract the area that you have already eaten up, and whatever remains is the area of the remaining. Right? So similarly, we have to find the remaining area over here also. So I will write remaining area would be equal to the area of trapezium minus what would be, what is the shape that we are subtracting over here? It is circle. So area of trapezium minus area of that circle. Now you can do it separately. First you find out the area of trapezium, then you find out the area of circle and you subtract them both, or you can do it my way. Simultaneously we will solve it. Okay, area of trapezium would be 1 by 2 into a plus b into h, and area of circle is pi r square. Let us solve this. 1 by 2 into, what are the two parallel sides measurements? 10 meters and 20 meters. So we write 20 plus 10, and what is the height? It is already given 8. So when we solve this, we get 30 into 4, that is equal to 120. Now simultaneously if you do area of circle also, let us do it. 5's value is already given to us, 22 by 7. Now can you tell me what will be the radius for this circle? The diameter is already 7. I discussed with you that the radius of the circle is half of the diameter. So if the diameter is 7, what is half of 7? Yes, it is 3.5. So 3.5 square means 3.5 into 3.5. We can cut them also. What do we get? We multiply 0.5 with 22. We get 5 2s are 10, 1, 5 2s are 10, 11, 110 and 1 decimal point. So we get this. Now this is equal to 120 minus, what is 35 into 11? Let us solve it. 35 into 11 is equal to 1 5 is 5, 1 3 is 3, then again 5 and 3. We get 385, but we had one decimal point also. So we'll make one decimal point. We get 38.5. If you subtract them both, let us do 120.0 and 38.5. If you subtract them, 10 comes here, 5, 9 minus 8, 1, and 11 minus 3, how much? 8. So we get 81.5 centimeters square as the remaining area. Right? For any such questions, what you have to do is take out the total area, subtract the area that has been taken out, you would get the remaining area.